Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. Here with my father,
Kevin.
And today, I feel like a disappointment. I feel like I've disappointed you. I feel like I've let you down by holding this record away from you. And not intentionally. Let me tell you, you don't know, for the viewers watching, he doesn't know what is in front of the screen.
I can't see
I haven't
this.
told him what we're doing today.
Right there's a piece of metal. That's it.
Yeah, but on screen you guys see the album, you see the title. But this album meant so much to me in high school when I discovered it. It came out 2004, I believe, 2004, 2005, one of those years. And I discovered it, and it was one of the kind of building blocks of my love for music and for albums.
I've never looked at you this way.
And for hip hop specifically. So I got into this artist and this specific album, and I loved it. It was something that like made me look at the genre in a different way. And then it was like one of those early records when I was just getting into discovering albums. You know, up until that point, I had been listening to playlists and stuff and YouTube. Well, actually, playlists on YouTube because I didn't have streaming services or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
But then I got into high school and I got into listening to full albums, and this was one of the early on ones that I got into. And I'm surprised that I haven't shown it to you because I feel like it's totally up your alley. Like you would love this. And I don't know why I didn't do it. This is a rapper. I gave you a little spoiler yesterday. I said it's a Chicago rapper.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is, you want to take your wild, give you three guesses.
3 guesses. Okay, I'm going to go Chance the Rapper.
It's not Chance.
Yay. Jesus.
We're doing Yeezus again. Yes. Redux. No, but he's involved in this.
He's involved in this.
Heavily. He produced the whole thing.
Ooh.
Or what's it called? Executive producer. How about I give you another hint?
Give me another.
This one. It's the easiest hint. I believe he died from John Wick. John Wick killed him.
Common? Oh,
it is Common, right? He's in John Wick too.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was him. Common. Yes. So you know this guy.
so we're doing B?
B.
Oh, okay. Fuck, that's on
You've heard about it?
No, it's on the list.
People have asked you.
It's been on the list.
Did you know that Kanye was the executive
Did
producer?
not know that. Did not
So
know.
this is like prime Kanye production. Well, it depends what your favorite Kanye era is.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, this is like that prime Kanye production. Track number 1, B. And then in brackets, intro.
Fucking great upright.
Yeah. The Kanye production is
I'm
well,
already
man.
fucking with it. Fuck. I need some heat in my headphones.
I wanna be as free as the spirits of those who left. I'm talking Malcolm, Coltrane, my man Yusef. Bush pushing lies, killers immortalized. We got arms but won't reach for the skies. Waiting for the Lord to rise. I look into my daughter's eyes and realize I'ma learn through her. The chosen one from the land of the frozen sun. Where drunk nights can remember more than sober ones. Walk like warriors, we were never told to run. Never looking back or too far in front of me. The present is a gift and I just wanna be.
Wow. That. Okay, you were holding off too long on this for me. Fuck me.
I told you I forgot. Like I was like, oh, you would. As soon as I like remembered, because I listen to this in the fall often. It's a very like with the upright bass and stuff.
Yeah.
And the soul samples, it gives me like a fall feeling. So I was listening to it on a drive the other day, and like there was nice leaves falling down and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, we haven't done this.
Shit. For Kanye to use the upright bass, and it's such, for me, it's such a it's such a human instrument, right?
Grounding instrument. Almost.
Grounding instrument. Yeah, it's not plugged in or anything. You're doing that, and there's nothing else going on. Then you have something completely electronic in the right ear.
Yeah.
And that's going.
And then the symphonic stuff comes in with the drums.
Yeah, and then you have the lyrics of and the voice of a preacher, someone who's fucking saying really good words. And you hit it again. Right away, I understand all the words, what he was saying.
It's not going over your head. It's kind of going right into your soul. Like you can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what Common's good for.
That was, wow. That enlightened me, man.
Track number 2, The Corner.
Memories on corners with the foes and the moles. Walk to the store for the rolls, talking straightforward to hoes. By the foes, I was told either focus or fold. Got cousins with flows, hope they open some doors so we can got clothes and roll in the rolls. I wish I could keep this feeling. All the corners niggas robbing, killing, dying just to make a living.
This is great. This is good, man.
We educated. Reality's a bitch, and I heard the she bites the corner. I wish I could keep this feeling. I wish I could keep this feeling.
Kanye's not listed as features, but he's on a lot of tracks. Can you picture this Chicago corner like in your head?
I'm waiting for the end of the song to tell you what. Okay, I shut up through the whole thing.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. It's going to be a shitty react. I couldn't say anything. I was literally watching a Chicago street corner with a bin on fire
and just stuff happening.
Stuffing. People coming out of shops, people around talking, chatting. It's dark out. The fire's going in the old barrel. That's storytelling right there, man.
I feel like a street corner can represent different things. In this instance, it is a street corner. But I feel like every community has their street corner. Like it might be something else for a different community or a different place, but they have that kind of that same thing that he talks about. So it's a really universally understandable track, and
that was a bomb track, man.
Track number 3, Go. And see if you can catch John Mayer's voice.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure you'll hear it.
Go,
Right there. Yeah, right.
Go. And on the count of 3, she was up bad. The type at the club niggas would grab her. Fantasize when I had her in the bathroom sweating with her ass up. Still, I got the pause when I think about her in them drawers. And ooh, baby, she liked it raw. And like rain when she came, it poured.
I love the way they throw John Mayer in each time.
Yeah.
And he kind of Common will use it for certain lines.
Like rain when she came, it poured. There's something dirty going on.
Everybody run back to your fantasy. Now, freaky like the daughter of a pastor. Said I was bait for her to master. Little red Corvette, now she was faster. A new chapter, she was after. So I said, let's do a
Like that part was
Yeah.
What you want from her and me, the further we
That go, the way that he used John Mayer, Kanye is such a Kanye thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Keep sampling it.
Yeah. In the right spots, right?
And I love Kanye's chorus. It's like, it's simple, but it's just
everybody run back to your fantasy.
that drum beat.
Yeah.
Light piano. It's just, I love this track.
It's soft.
Very soft.
It's very soft.
And on the count of 3.
Why do we get so fucked up with scratching?
I don't know.
Do you at all? Like,
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
yeah.
Wonder if John Mayer was doing the little guitar melody on track 1.
Maybe. Wow, that was fucking great. You know what I liked about that one? It was sexy, not dirty.
Yes, exactly. He was talking about sex in a very poetic way, where it's if you played that say you're driving in the car and you have like a 6-year-old child with you, and you play that, like they're not gonna they're just gonna think it's a normal song.
Well, maybe there's a fantasize in the bathroom sweating with her ass up. I wouldn't want that. And,
yeah,
6-year-old,
I guess. Okay, but still, but like other than that, and maybe like the hot sex in the third degree.
Yeah.
Everything else is like you could play it in front of somebody like a young person. And they're not gonna catch
too
not
much.
Gonna know what
it's not gonna
about.
be a future.
No, it's not. It's not rich sex.
Yeah.
Or something like that off DS2.
Yeah.
Track number 4, Faithful. Yeah, I don't even need to tell you that it's Kanye produced. Yes. You can kind of just...
God moves. Yeah. I was rolling around in my mind, it occurred. What if God was a her? Walk this earth for her. Glory, I'm grateful to be in her presence. I try to stay faithful.
Such a cool concept right off the bat.
Really?
About God possibly, thinking God as a woman.
This is the preacher stuff I'm talking about. This feels gospel. I love it.
He worked with her. She was this lady's best friend, even if they don't try. Some ladies test man. She asked, why do men always have to stray? He said, I'm bad. Not as bad as Eric Benet. I used to take them out to eat, but they wasn't really eating. Might have got a little head, but I wasn't really cheating. Went home to his lady. These were his confessions. Baby, you a blessing and my best friend.
It's got John Legend in here.
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's on here.
There he is. There.
If I don't name a feature, it's just because it's not listed, but you'll see it.
Oh, here's. Okay, here's. Oh, yes.
I don't know if you recognize this, but this was sampled for Chance the Rapper's intro on his mixtape.
Wow. Great. Oh. Fucking shivs, man. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Faithful. Wow.
Such a great concept. Both verses different, but same feeling.
I was just going to say it was a double dongle there, right?
That's the term, I guess. Double dongle.
Yeah.
No, it's two different perspectives, like two completely different verses, but following the same theme.
Exactly.
About being faithful. And I love the first verse, like how his mind would change if he viewed God as a woman.
As a woman, yeah.
Because it would change so many things. Like, would I want my ex back if God was a woman? All these different things.
Yeah, very, very deep song.
Yeah, and then the second verse is more like a grounded one. It's not like, big spiritual, topic, and it's just about being faithful to, your significant other.
Which I absolutely, I have to say, I got both chunks of that. Yeah. Like, which is like,
that's what I was saying when we started the episode. I said, I feel like you're going to get, I feel like you'll fuck with this album.
I did. I knew the first half of that song lyrically. Second half, I felt it. I just dig I dig his message and the way he is. And I've seen him before and his presence of the way just the way he looks and the way he talks. Oh, I've seen him on shows and talking
shooting people and John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick. But no, more like on award shows and stuff. And he gets up and it's just his presence, and he really does feel like he's preaching. You know what I mean? In such, and from a big brother though.
Yes, yeah.
Like not so much from like a pastor.
Yeah, but like someone that's a little older than you that's giving you advice.
Someone who's been through some shit and is wise giving you some.
But he's not like preaching and being like a pastor or anything. He's just just like an older dude that like an uncle.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. No.
Track number 5, Testify.
She walked in the court, her knees buckled, saying for a man to survive, you need hustle. Stifling. The night had been the ATF bust in. Her daddy was a hustler, so she loved him.
Should I know this?
Yeah.
The sample?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Up all night, wondering if he's alive. Seeing him try, she bubbled inside and screamed.
Fuck. brilliant.
Brilliant waves.
What a hook.
Well, the way Kanye would always do that was he would find a sample that works so well with the concept of the song.
Yeah, and give you shivers.
The judge yelled for order, court reporter making her words shorter, his lawyer. For murder and gun possession, as they read back her confession, she screamed.
This is fucking, I love this, man.
The court awaited as the foreman got the verdict from the bailiff. Emotional outbursts, tears, and smeared makeup. That's when the prosecutor realized what happened. All that speaking of mind, testifying and crying. When this bitch did the crime, the queen pen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What a twist.
I know. There's no words really I could say to like speechless really.
I gotta hear the sample at some point.
I got that after, yeah.
Oh, 2 snaps there on the end there.
Yeah.
Back. What a great track.
Storytelling, impeccable. What can you say? And then Kanye's production, just the way he uses samples to tell stories. He still does it here and there. I'll still get a little glimpse of it, but this era of Kanye, the college dropout, late registration time, like he would find the best samples to use and implement them in the song, where the artist, him or whoever he was producing for, could use it to bounce off of and kind of like almost like a springboard into an idea.
Yeah, and literally he picks the sample that is evoking that shivers.
Yeah.
Like, soon as that fucking came in, I got shivers, and I'm like...
And it's the way it's paced. It's sped up, just not too much, just a little bit,
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Common B.
It's honestly, it feels like this album is such a cool experience because it was this time period where everything was kind of coming together. Like, you look at it, and it's like, it's got John Mayer, it's got Kanye executive producing, it's Common... John Legend's here, Bilal, like all these people.
Yeah.
It's like lightning in a ball, where it's like I can't see this happening again, but I'm glad it happened.
Yes.
Everything came together at the right time for these artists. Track number 6, Love Is.
How beautiful love can be on the streets. Love is hard to see. Gotta reach that frequency. Loving you is loving me. As men, we were taught to hold it in. That's why we don't know how till we older men. If love is a place, I'ma go again. At least now I know to go within. Yo,
that was great.
Do you see how Common was a great choice for the Man on the Moon speaking part? Like, just with his view of life and things like that.
Yeah.
And being vulnerable. Like, he's one of those early artists like Kanye that was being vulnerable on the mic.
Yeah.
loving you is loving me. I knew this girl with a son who dreamt of acting in plays. Demonstration with a man had her trapped in a maze. Trying to find herself again, much of that she gave.
Great lines, man.
Yeah.
These strings give me so much Marvin Gaye vibes, man.
That's funny you say that.
Listen. I love that little chirp in there.
Yeah, there's some stuff I want to tell you about this song. I remember.
There's some stuff I want to tell you about this song too.
There we go. We're transitioning. I'll start off by saying "Bang On" because it samples Marvin Gaye.
What?
God Is Love, but it is produced by J Dilla.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the only ones that's not produced by Kanye.
Crazy.
Yeah. Did you feel a different sense? Like
I definitely felt a difference in it. It was I don't know. That's what I could hear. For me, it gave me like Marvin Gaye 70s fucking that vibe I get
when listening to that. Yeah.
Yes, that and preach and talking about love and how beautiful love can be on the streets. Love is hard to see. It's a place I got to be. Loving you is loving me. Like, that is fantastic. Can I say something about this? Just this track before I forget, is because we've talked about this probably somewhere in the past about love and especially men of my age and my brother's age, and younger men or whatever. But I grew up in a time where you just started to express yourself. My older brothers, there was no, they didn't,
No, I love you, man. See you later.
There was none of that. There was no hugging. There was no I love you. You didn't show emotion. You just didn't do it. Specifically talking about like men that were like, I grew up with like tough guys, right?
Yeah, they were like, I'm not gonna give you a hug, like,
No, there was not. And you know what? I remember the first time, like, just hugging someone when shit happened, and a friend of mine lost his mom, and I gave him a hug, and it was like I remember, I clearly remember that. Like,
that was like a turning point.
That was a turning point, and then it was like. The over the shoulder hugs, and then, you know what I mean? And then it was just like, hey dude, love you. Like you would never.
I tell my friends every time I leave them, I tell them I love them.
Yeah,
My best friends, like, because I love them.
Yeah, I know, but the song is another lesson from Common.
Yeah,
like saying, you know what I mean? It's like, I wonder if a thug is raw. Is he acting afraid?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's that vulnerability again. Like
your
put
older
up the
brothers at the time.
Putting it up the wall, right? But they didn't talk about their mental health. They didn't talk about loving.
They've changed, right? Even,
completely.
Like, you'll say I love you to your brothers.
Common said that at the beginning of the album. He says, when you have to become a man, like to get to that point. I remember when I couldn't even get the word out to my mom. You know that?
It was just tough.
I couldn't get it. It was just, I don't know. And then once it's fucking crazy shit, man. We should have a psychology show here going, because it's like, it's so, I remember how tough it was to say to mom, hey, my mom, like, I love you. Even though we grew up in a loving household, it wasn't like, I love you. Like,
it was more of like, you just kind of, you guys both knew that you loved each other, but you never wanted to speak about it, right?
You didn't, you
never vocalized.
Yeah, and then the moment, the thing is that the moment that it did get vocalized,
it just kept happening.
It was like a volcano. Everybody, everybody started saying, "I love you, man. I love you, dude. Hey, see ya, ciao. Love you. Love my dad. I love you." Like, but the whole family didn't say that. We just didn't say I love you, and then until one time it happened, and then
times changed,
and then it came out. So that song was very inspiring and very cool.
All right, we'll go to track number 7, Shy City.
Of Christ, nigga crossed me, took it out of space, and niggas thought they lost me. I'm back like a chiropractor. My man retired, I'ma take over. Tell these halftime niggas brace over.
Yeah, Jay-Z retired at this point.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Get your baking soda. I wonder if these whack niggas realize they whack, and they the reason that my people say they tired of rap. So many raps about rims, surprise niggas ain't become tires on the street.
Fucking great.
I tell them fuck them like I do the police. But a ghetto, trying to make a get out stand-up anthem. You spit hot garbage, son of Sanford. What you rapping for?
Great line. You spit hot garbage, son of Sanford.
And tell them Rick James, bitch, with your Hollywood stories. They ask me where hip-hop is going. It's Chicago and poetry's in motion like a picture now showing it's the city. Come on.
He did fire on this, man.
Yeah. Here's Kanye doing it. You can hear his la la la's.
From the city of wind.
Fucking fantastic.
Great track.
Fantastic.
I love Common. I love the way he tells his stories, and every bar is just so, I don't know, poetic.
You spit hot garbage, son of Sanford. The reference is to the sitcom Sanford and Sons, which is about a father and his son, Fred and Lamont Sanford, respectively, that worked their antiques and junk dealerships, much like how they sold junk. Many rappers sell their popular.
That's a clever bar.
Fucking great.
So these next two tracks, I'm gonna play them back to back, and I'll explain why. Real People, which is track 9, kind of feels like a closer to a show, like almost like you'll hear a crowd and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Track number 8, the one we're going to go to, is The Food, and there is a studio version, but the one on the album is the one we're going to listen to because Common put it on the album. It's a live version from the Chappelle Show. So Dave Chappelle had Kanye and Common on.
Yeah.
So you hear Dave Chappelle in the beginning, introduce them, they rap, and then I'm going to let it play into Real People because it kind of flows together. Track number 8, The Food, live.
Tonight's musical guests, two of Chicago's finest MCs. Give it up for Common and Kanye West.
I walked in the crib, got 2 kids and my baby mama late. The money coming slow, but at least I can know slow motion better than.
You love to hear the story again and again. Like juice and gin in the city, we blend amongst the hustle. Titties and scan, 50s and rims. I'm my man cousin, like I'm kin to him. He trying to stay straight, the streets is better than
I walked in the crib, what I had to
There's a video. You can watch it from the Chappelle show if you want later.
Yeah.
all night.
I love Kanye's chorus.
Yeah.
Blacks and rims. Though I know to grow a nigga gotta learn to let go. Though I know the dough I gotta bring back to the ghetto. Freedom fighting dark gear for the years to get brighter. Situations that jaws get tighter. My man trying to get his way to height up.
Freedom fight in the dark gear for the years to get brighter. What a great line.
What I had to did, 'cause I had to kill. And yo, I know I could make it right. If I could just swallow my pride. No, I can't run away and put my guns away. You can't front on me.
Fucking great. Nice.
See what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I let him play. I always let him play back.
Yeah,
I love how the clappings come into it, eh?
you know how I mean,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, real people walking the streets is talking often, it's beef, the city never does. Wish they knew that God was just teaching. We want decent homes, so dreams we sing
Doesn't
out
this feel
loud
like
speakerphones.
like a
Just to
Saturday
keep 'em
Night
on.
Live
It's like
type
the color
instrumental?
song.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
I guess knowing I'm weak
Or like
is
a
when I'm
late night
really
show,
pissed
like-
Yeah.
somehow through the dust. I can see the dawn like the Bishop Magic Wand. That's why I write freedom songs for the real people. Yeah,
This you know what? Real people, really, again,
we keep on.
especially with the saxophone and the way it is, gives me Marvin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you just stagger that? No. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right.
Real.
There we go.
Fuck, that was great.
So I wanted to play those back to back just because they flow into each other really well. Let's
Yeah.
start with The Food,
I was just happy to hear Kanye's verse.
his chorus thing.
That was his chorus. Sorry,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
chorus was like, but you know that this is the shit that Kanye does or did. I don't know if he's doing it now, but like I walked in the crib, got 2 kids, and my baby mama late. Right?
Yeah.
So I had to did what I had to did. Because I had to get the dough.
Yeah.
Right? And then he goes to the po, and then,
Yeah.
But it just, that's just fucking his writing. Like,
Yeah.
I love that.
Before I say what I'm going to say, the next track, Real People.
Yeah.
Another great one. Very Marvin Gaye sounding, like you said. I don't
Wow.
know. I don't know if there was a Marvin Gaye sample on that. There might have been. I can look.
No, but it's just, for me, it's the horns. It's just the feel of Marvin Gaye in there. Just, that the way he's talking about real people on the streets and just,
Track number 10, They Say, and it's featuring Kanye West and John Legend, properly featured.
They say what's happening, we say the facts and then they lie. We coming back for them.
They say a nigga lost his mind, but in the scheme of things, I never lost the rhyme. The thin line between love and hatred. I'm the black pill in the matrix of saturated life.
Yeah.
They say life is what you make it, so I stood mine for forever and a day. So goodbye. They never can say, tell them, Jay.
They say what's happening.
Tell 'em, Jay.
We say the facts
Fucking
and
great.
they lie.
Such a Marvin Gaye type chorus.
Yeah.
Might say
That fucking beat is fire, right?
Yeah, this is Kanye produced.
I know they saying Dan, you snap with this beat. Fuck you expect, I've got a history. Groupie love now, gotta be them wheels. Haters back down, gotta be that steel. I know they can't wait till you're out of your deal. Look how they did D'Angelo, ask them how do it feel. I'm somewhere in between the church and the sane asylum. I guess it's messing with my health then. And this verse so crazy, when I finish, I'm just gonna check myself in.
That was great. That was great.
Feels so good listening to that with you.
That was awesome.
say but they don't know.
That's all Kanye. That's not Dilla there.
No,
That's
this next track is
That's
Dilla.
Kanye, man. Wow, his verse, man. I got emotional.
It was so good.
I got
the way
emotional.
he does his vocal inflections.
Yeah.
It's just classic Kanye.
Wow, what a fucking great.
But don't ignore. Let's not overlook Common. He's fucking just killed it.
He killed
both
it. I know, but
verses.
you know, having the
and John
too. That
incredible.
Yeah, that might be my favorite song on the whole
It's,
thing. Yeah,
it's probably It might be my favorite.
Yeah,
It's top 2 or top 3. For me.
I started getting a little teary eyed because it's like that for me was reminiscent on with a couple of things, like just listening to Kanye the first time with you ever, and
getting into him on your own
and
well.
and getting into him on my own, and then now hearing Common on as the Common's new to me.
Common's the new artist this time.
Yeah, he's the new artist this time. It's not Kanye. So
track number 11, It's Your World. And this is Dilla.
Night blows, stoves don't work, hoes at work, a warrior, so I wear 'em on my shirt. My mother gave birth, but she really never had me. Left to the hood to play daddy.
Wow.
Raised my niggas named Butch Scooter Baby. Well, wait, so they wait a motto. This is Chicago in the heyday. Similar to good times, I guess that I was JJ, a skinny nigga. Young girls with penny figures. My life, I plan not to be on this corner. I still want to see California, but this is my world.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Good Times. That's why I laughed. Another talk show.
Yeah.
And JJ was the main character on it. I was like, I know these
Life
ones.
and death blow around us. Vert. Her stepfather thought he was Ike, so her mother he strikes. She got to like.
Oh,
like
wow.
blonde
Ike
ass.
Turner
It
was
used to be
Tina
thicker.
Turner's
Life is
husband who
fast.
beat her up.
Beat her,
Yeah.
I remember in high school she had a passion to sing. On our Jeffersons, y'all, but we forgot the theme in the shot. Even rooting for a garden
Jeffersons.
scene.
Yeah, I love all his
Never seen
references.
herself on this corner. She still wanna see California, but this is her world.
Yeah, you guys are about the same age.
Yeah,
So you guys are probably
watching
catching
the same shows.
same shit, yeah. He's a guy I would love to have on the podcast.
I'm excited for this interlude here. What's coming up?
Like it's a little inspirational.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
can
a
be
nice way to
anything, yeah.
end the album.
I want to be a doctor. I want to be a football player.
I think there's a black president.
be
maybe?
an obstetrician.
I want to be a dentist.
I want to be the first African American female president.
Yeah, that one.
Police officer. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a gymnastics teacher.
Be here, be there, be that, be this,
I think you get the
be grateful
Yeah.
for
you
life,
understand the album title now.
be grateful
Yeah.
for life,
Yeah.
be gleeful every day for being the best swimmer among 500,000.
You get that?
No, I'm just getting emotional here. I'm just like,
Be you.
oh yes, I got it
Be
now.
Mars,
Yeah,
name
yeah.
pie. Be little black Sambo. Be eternal.
What a great way to end that. Wow.
B.
Wow. Should have been called Wow. That was fucking beautiful. I just started to fucking well up when the kids were talking.
Yeah.
To hear kids talk about what they want to be and in that to be young again like that and have those
I
aspirations.
wonder where those kids are. You know, because this was 2005.
Yeah.
I love the closing track, really wrapping up everything. The first track is called B, and then closing it with this, and B, I feel like is another way of representing just present. The word present.
Yes,
it's like be, just be.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways you can look at it. Like be yourself, be this, be that, be this over here, whatever. Like there's all these different ways to look at it, but at the same time, you can bring it inward and just be,
yeah,
and exist.
It's funny you were making your tea, and the thing I was talking about is like what I should do right now with all my thoughts and the stuff that's going on in life, and how do I just really, really, really relax and just be? But I think the thing is, and you just said it, is to really be in this moment, because when you and I are talking and I'm listening to you and I can hear you breathe and hear the fridge going, I don't have really time for racing thoughts and to worry about the future. So being present and is I can't state that enough. And so Common for me is like completely different style of music, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But for me, he just made me feel today like what Marvin Gaye does every day, because I'm such a Marvin
Gaye
fanatic.
fan, yeah.
I love. I can't listen to Marvin without crying or talking about him.
Yeah.
He just brought to the world just amazing fucking music and soul and all that kind of stuff. But I felt a little bit of that today, and it might have been the sample, it might have been the use of the horns, but it also was talking about love.
And his words, his choice of words, I think, also are, like, obviously Marvin Gaye wasn't, rapping. But, but like, you get like the same type of feeling, at least.
Exactly.
I get that feeling.
Yeah. I got that warm feeling, right?
Yeah. One of my favorites. I can't believe I've held off so long. It's kind of one that gets forgotten about for me, sadly, because it's such a great record, but I kind of just, when I'm thinking back of like this era of rap, I kind of go directly to Kanye or Jay-Z or MF Doom.
Yeah.
I'm not really thinking about this record until it like just for some reason comes in my head. And it did the other day. I was just like, I haven't listened to it, and it's fall, and I like listening to it this time of year.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it on.
Well, I'm glad it did. I'm glad that you got that feeling, because that was super special today.
Well, we'll probably wrap up the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun this morning. You seem to have had a good time.
I had a great time.
And I hope you guys enjoyed. Listen to this album on your own time. If this is your first time listening to Common, glad you got to experience it with us, but go check it out on your own. And take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Much love and peace.